friends, and welcome to this reading vlog. For the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks maybe, who knows, I am going to do something that is pretty on brand for me, setting my expectations of my reading habits way too high. Besides that, I'm going to be diving into another fantasy series because hooray, I am caught up with the ACOTAR series. I didn't vlog it and I'm sorry. It needed my undivided attention. I needed to read that for me, not for you, not for this. I needed to read that for me. A Court of Silver Flames ruined me, but I am ready, I think, to get into something new. And this is like the perfect time of year to do that. It's cold. I'm stuck in the house a lot because there's so much snow in Indiana, and I am a homebody anyways, so I just want to escape the world that I live in and venture into these other fantastical worlds filled with magical creatures and fun things, which is like, honestly, very on brand for me. It's very on brand for me. A couple of years ago, I started playing Dungeons and Dragons for the first time ever, and I became obsessed because I was like, oh, I get to be somebody I'm not in a world that doesn't exist but is way better than the world that I live in, even though there is still war. But I at least get to be cool and carry a sword and stuff. So that was the first hint that I was gonna become obsessed with fantasy books as an adult. I also had this fascination with dragons, wyverns, any type of flying, scaly creature since I was a child, just in different ways throughout growing up. Like when I was a very young child, it was Spyro. When I got a little bit older, it was the dragon from Shrek. When I got a little bit older than that, it was Smog. And now I'm ready for my next dragon obsession. And what better time to do it than when the third book in a series revolving around dragons and dragon riders is coming out at the end of this month. I'm going to be reading the entire Fourth Wing series. I have not read this book. I can't believe I haven't read this book, but I will give myself a break because I had just gotten into reading last year. I read the entire ACOTAR series and just finished it, so it's time. It's time I move on to a new series. It's time I see what the hype is all about. And what better time to get caught up on the series than when the third book is about to come out? That's not giving myself a lot of time. Today is January 12th. If I remember correctly, Onyx Storm comes out around January 21st. So yeah, I hope that you enjoy following me along this journey to see if I can actually read 2 books before the release of a third book. So I've got a lot of stuff to read and I should probably get started. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna get cozy. It's snowy out. I don't have anything to do this weekend. Let's go. Hello, I just recently took a shower. I haven't done any of my makeup, so my eyebrows are fading, but we're gonna just talk for a little bit because I've got some exciting stuff to talk to you about. Obviously, first of all, the most exciting is the fact that I have started reading Fourth Wing, and when I tell you that this is one of the most gripping books I have read, I'm not lying. I already see the hype, okay? It's just the fact that, like, I don't know if I've ever picked up a book where I'm immediately like, I just want to keep reading it. I don't want to get sleep tonight. I'm just going to keep reading. Last night I stayed up until like 12:45, which is crazy for me, especially on a day where I'm going to wake up the next morning and have to work. And I could not stop reading. And they're like longer chapters for me. I mean, I'm used to my SJM chapters, a couple pages, maybe even a page and a half. So like this is different for me when we're working with 10 to 15, maybe 20 pages of a chapter. I'm like 120 pages in and I can't stop. It's also just beautiful. Granted, I've been reading a lot on my Kindle since I've been reading at night, but I'm obsessed. So yeah, like I said, I'm only like 120 pages in, which isn't a lot given the fact that I have to read 2 of these books before the third one comes out and then read the third one. But I think we're okay. I think we're gonna get there. Today is Monday, January 13th, which means tomorrow we have a week until Onyx Storm comes out. I think I can do it. They were sold out. But beyond that, this is true reading vlog, which means I'm not just reading, because I never do that. I just got mail and I've been ordering a ton of stuff. So we're gonna open it up because I'm pretty sure all of this is bookish related. I've got like 4 things here. Okay, only 3 things were supposed to show up today and I'm seeing 4, which is exciting. All right, I don't really know what all I received, so let's go. I ordered a lot of stuff. I'm doing a refresh on my Kindle soon, but I mean, we'll see how soon it is. It depends on when everything gets here. I also have been ordering stationery for my journal spreads, and I think that I might have a gift in here for myself that I got myself after Christmas because I really wanted it. If you guys have been watching my videos recently, you would know that I did the video about setting up my journal for 2025, and I also had a clip in my like New Year reset of setting up my January spread of my journal. So I'm doing more journaling content because I'm super excited about my reading journal. Well, here's the thing. Whenever I need to use scissors, I've been using these bad boys. They're Vaughn's. He just has like an array of scissors, and I don't know where they came from. And there's no problem with these scissors, but do they scream me? Do these scream me making journaling content? No. So I got some cute scissors. It's not super necessary, but it's super cute. And look at them. Look at this. Is that not the coolest thing you've ever seen? All right, moving forward, I think these next 2 are probably some stickers for my Kindle, if I had to guess. So let's find out. Ooh, this one's so cute. Enemies to lovers, because that's me. I love the enemies to lovers trope. I will never stop loving the enemies to lovers trope. So that's going on my Kindle whenever we do the refresh. And don't get me wrong, I love what I've got going on right now. It's so cute, it's beautiful, and I love it a lot. The main thing is that this is super fall, and I am super fall, so like, I could do this all year long, but I wanna switch it up, you know? And I'm gonna keep all these stickers because, hack, I've talked about it a billion times, I use like little sticky tack for all of those stickers. I didn't actually stick them to my Kindle so that I can reuse them and I can switch them out and it'll be awesome. Part of why I wanted to do a refresh is because I did get a pop socket for Christmas, so I'll grab that. And I just think it's super, super adorable. It's a little moth, a green moth, and it's just adorable. I mean, that's gonna look so good. We've got more stickers. I'm gonna open this one up because it looks like there's a couple of things in here. Everything will be linked in this description below. She actually, I'm pretty sure I only ordered one of these. There you are, I've been looking for you. Enough said. If you don't understand, you don't get it. You just don't get it. But she threw in 2, and I'm pretty sure I only ordered 1, so thank you. So yeah, there's the start. These are the stickers. These are all the stickers that I have so far. I have a lot more coming, so hopefully I'll be doing vlogs or something, and you'll be able to see. Otherwise, I'm sure that I will show you putting together my new Kindle setup. All right, but that is not the end of this bookish haul because now we get to open a package. So I've been very honest with you guys recently about how I've been sick. I was actually sick twice. That was awesome. And I honestly got really nervous that it was because I forgot to wash my Stanley after I was sick the first time. I was like, I got sick the second time because I forgot to wash my Stanley. What was I thinking? So that's not the reason why I ordered another Stanley. It's not, but I did wash my old Stanley. I'm not getting rid of it, but I got myself a new Stanley because I couldn't resist, because this is just too adorable. Listen, Stanleys that have like sayings and stuff on them, usually I think are really tacky and don't look good because it's just too much. But this one is just clean and pretty and beautiful, and I'm obsessed with her. Look at her. Look at her. And if that's not me right now, then I don't know what is. At 12:45 last night, I literally stopped and I told myself, I don't feel tired at all. I think I could read another one. And then my brain was like, hey, you're being crazy. You are gonna like wake up at 7 a.m. and really regret this, so you're going to sleep. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm obsessed. Obviously on Bookstagram, I'm constantly looking at reels and other people's content, and I feel like I already like know somewhere that we're going with this story, and I don't want anything spoiled for me. But also like my heart is like already in the right place, I think. I'm just gonna say it, okay? Listen. I'm just gonna say it. This isn't a spoiler. There's two men, okay? There's two men that I've been introduced to that could be potential love interests. One of them, we're thinking friends to lovers, probably. That's not me. That's not me, okay? So if that's the way that this goes, I mean, I'll be there, but I won't be there for it. The other possibility seems like it could go enemies to lovers. What do you think I'm rooting for? What do you think I'm rooting for? I want the dark, mysterious man that thinks he wants to kill her to actually fall in love with her. Is that so wrong? I'm gonna chill out, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do, and I will talk to you when I need to. Okay, it's time for a little update. I am getting through Fourth Wing slowly. I feel like I'm going through it so much faster than I actually am. I don't know what that's about, but I literally feel like I'm flying through this book and I'm only like 50% through it. So am I going to complete this challenge in the time frame that I've allotted for myself? Probably not, but I'm here for this. It's Thursday, Onyx Storm comes out next Tuesday, and I have to finish this and a whole other book. So, but that's okay because I am obsessed with this right now. I'm obsessed. I don't care how basic that is. I know everybody loves Fourth Wing, right? Like this is the as basic romantasy you can get. I don't care. I do not care. There's a reason why so many people like it. It's okay to like the same things as a bunch of other people. Maybe that means it's really good. Listen, as I told you, this book was like gripping, you know? It's very easy to just sit there and keep reading it. It's very hard for me to stop reading it and go to sleep at night. But also, I am officially in the thick of it. I am obsessed. Going into this vlog, I was like, I'm just gonna do spoiler free, but how do I do that? How do I do that with this book? So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna give you a little quick spoiler free update on what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna spoil everything for you, but I'll give you a timestamp so that you can skip that part. So listen, spoiler free, I'm digging this book. The characters, love them. Our main character, Violet, love her. There are some characters that I love way more than others as far as her relationships go with other people. And also the dragons, love them. Just like the way that the dragons are written, the way that the dragons speak, I love the dragons. I don't even like war stories or military stories, but there's something about it being dragons, wars with dragons and dragon riders that I'm like, I'm in. And like, it's so easy to visually think about what's going on. I don't know how you guys read books. I don't know how other people experience reading, but like sometimes stories are really easy for me to visualize in my head and I just get lost in that. Like I can literally see it going on in my head. But other stories just kind of lose that and I have trouble like following along because I can't visualize it. But this story, I'm seeing all of it. I know exactly what this should look like if it were on a screen, okay? Okay, here's a timestamp so that you can skip me about to go crazy. Go ahead and do that. I'm gonna give you a little time. Xaden? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Guys, I will always be a Rhysand girl. Always. That is my man. But then you show me Xaden? Okay, if you're still here, you have read this book. So let me just tell you, I literally just read the chapter where we finally got some connection. Literal physical connection, kissing, heavy kissing, and I'm kicking my feet and giggling so hard. I need to calm down, but I can't. First of all, Dane. Nobody likes Dane. All my people out here hate Dane. We don't like him. He sucks. I always knew he would suck. Because what kind of love interest has been your friend since childhood? We need a love interest that wants to unalive you. But he doesn't, is the thing. Xaden does not want to unalive her because now they're connected. The tension, the heat, I'm not okay. I'm very obsessed. Xaden is my ride or die. And when he calls her violence, it's over. What kind of nickname is that? That's how I feel. That's how it makes me feel. So anyways, that's how I feel about the relationships that are happening right now. So that's where I'm at with Fourth Wing and I need to finish it. So yeah, we're gonna see how much of this I can actually handle before I lose my mind some more. Because clearly I already have. Oh shit. I need to chill out. Last time I talked to you, I was about halfway through Fourth Wing, and I'm happy to tell you that I have finished this book. And this book is my new Bible. This is insane. I do not care how basic it is to love Fourth Wing. You need to read it. So I finished Fourth Wing yesterday. Tears streaming down my face. If you know, you know. And then I started Iron Flame immediately because I didn't actually, and even though I love, this is beautiful. I got this like a while back because I was like, I'm gonna read this one day, and I did. But I didn't actually read the physical book as much as I thought I was going to. I ended up reading it on my Kindle. And pretty much immediately after I finished Fourth Wing, I downloaded Iron Flame, because also on Kindle Unlimited. I'm still reading Iron Flame. I'm actually not that far in Iron Flame. I'm like 10% of the way in Iron Flame, but there's a problem. There's a problem with that. Today is Tuesday, January 21st, which means Onyx Storm is out. Yes, I came into this vlog saying, I'm gonna read Fourth Wing, I'm gonna read Iron Flame, we're gonna read these, and then we're gonna go get Onyx Storm, and then we're gonna read that. And then I realized that it was taking me a little longer to read them, because I'm a slow reader. I'm also a busy person. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna finish Fourth Wing, I'm gonna finish Iron Flame. What the why? As I was saying, then I changed my mind and I decided I would just read Fourth Wing, read Iron Flame, and then I would show me going to buy Onyx Storm, and then I would talk to you guys about it in a different vlog at a later time. Well, today, Onyx Storm came out today, and I haven't finished Iron Flame, and I'm not near finishing Iron Flame. I'm still gonna go buy Onyx Storm in this vlog, maybe, because, as you know, I'm like in my first year of being on this booktube thing. I came back to the book community after years of not reading, and I clearly don't understand the etiquette of a book release, because I didn't pre-order, especially because I hadn't finished Iron Flame yet. I didn't wake up at midnight to pre-order or you know, pay online to go pick it up later. I didn't do that. And this morning at 7 a.m., I looked at my local Target online and my local Barnes & Noble online, and they were out. They were sold out. So am I gonna get Onyx Storm? That's what we're gonna figure out. Am I gonna be able to buy Onyx Storm in this video?